The Redmi Note 4X. It is probably the first smartphone Xiaomi released in 2017. Now, the device is almost 2 months old since release. With that said, is it any good? How does it stack up against other budget offerings from competitors such as Huawei, Motorola, and many more? From what I've seen, many people seem to enjoy this device. This prompted me to pick one up for myself, to test out and see what's the big deal about this device. Trust me, I was blown away. After 2 weeks of it being my daily driver, this is my review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4X. Firstly, let's talk about the design of the device. I managed to pick up the matte black variant, which is easily my favorite color among the choices available. Needless to say, the matte black is gorgeous. However, it can also be a crazy fingerprint magnet, which results in my OCD self constantly cleaning this device, ensuring it looks clean. The device is built with an aluminum housing, with plastic coverings on both the top and bottom. At first glance, the Redmi Note 4X screams premium, and it looks extremely beautiful for a device at this price point. The front of the device packs no branding from Xiaomi, and the 5.5-inch screen is flanked by thinner bezels compared to other budget offerings, which is a plus. The capacitive buttons are clean and simple, and the entire front of the phone just looks like a flagship device. The device is thin and light, which allows almost anyone to hold it comfortably in their hands. Compared to other budget offerings, I can confidently say that this is one of my favorite in terms of looks. However, it still uses traditional USB instead of USB-C, and honestly, it's not that big of a deal for me. Some of my friends who saw the device even commented that it looks sleek and beautiful. I feel Xiaomi excelled in this looks and design of the Redmi Note 4X. Good job on that one, Xiaomi. Well, I believe you already know the specs of this Xiaomi device. For the spec heads out there, the Redmi Note 4X packs a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 chip, which is supposed to be power efficient in terms of battery and performance. It is an octa-core 2GHz CPU with an Adreno 506 GPU. It has 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage, expandable by micro SD card up to 256GB. It has a hybrid SIM slot, which can take 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card with an SD card, which is pretty neat. The device packs in a 4100 mAh battery, which easily lasts 2 days with moderate use, which is a major plus in my books. It packs a fingerprint scanner on the back, which is surprisingly fast considered that it's a budget device. I love how I can just place my finger on the sensor and the phone unlocks. Beat that, Apple. The phone also packs in an IR blaster, which is good for controlling my TVs and air conditioners. In terms of the software, the device ships with Xiaomi's very own software, MIUI 8, which sits on top of Android 6.0 Marshmallow. I am running the Global Stable ROM. Well, you know the gist with custom skins. They aren't as polished as something like stock Android, which is buttery smooth and easy to use. However, with Xiaomi's skin, I can say that the device works smoothly and I rarely experience lag and stutters throughout the UI, and animations are fast. Everything just flows smoothly throughout my day-to-day tasks. However, with apps everywhere, due to the absence of the app drawer, it makes the entire UI clunky and messy, which is not for me. Of course, with a company like Xiaomi, they added many features into their very own skin. My favorite thing about MIUI is their themes, which I change around instead of sticking to a boring one. However, I usually just slap on Nova Launcher and call it a day for customizing the device. In terms of the battery, it packs in a 4100 mAh battery. I can summarize everything in 2 words: extremely excellent. I can go through 2 full days of moderate use on this device, from tasks such as building my city in SimCity, watching Netflix, listening to Spotify, scrolling through social media apps, and many more. Xiaomi's battery optimization for this device is a godsend. However, due to the aggressive battery optimizations, apps may not stay in the background, and shuffling between apps may be slow as sometimes they reload due to the aggressive battery optimization in place. However, I have no complaints, as I only need to charge this device once every 2 days. The battery is so much better than my iPhone 6s Plus in comparison, and I really enjoy how I can just use this device without bothering about the battery. In the camera department, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4X packs in a 13-megapixel 5-axis lens with an aperture of f2.0. It is paired by a dual-tone LED flash, similar to iPhones. It can record videos up to 1080p, which is expected for modern-day smartphones. It is well packed with features such as effects and filters, a HDR mode, and a night photography HHT mode. In terms of camera quality, I would say it's meh. It's not super good, but it's not super bad by any means. It's just an okay camera. Here are some sample shots I've took with the device, and you can be the judge. For the front-facing camera, it's just bad. It struggles even in good lighting, so just try not to use it. Overall, for the general consumer and for shooting pictures for social media, the camera performance is good. Now let's get to the gaming and performance segment of this review. The Redmi Note 4X is by no means for gaming, but it performs generally well in games that are less intensive. On more intensive games, the frame rate starts to fall, but it is still playable. I find gaming on this device still enjoyable. However, I would not recommend this device if you intend for it to be a gaming device. The device doesn't really heat up during intensive games, which is a plus. However, for day-to-day tasks such as social media and web browsing, it works flawlessly. No stutters and everything just flows smoothly, which is very impressive considering its price point. Well, I don't really feel the need for benchmarks, so I'll skip that. Finally, we are here at the final verdict of this device. Is the Redmi Note 4X really worth it? Absolutely. The design, performance, software, battery, and price are some of the more prominent advantages of this device. The only bad thing with this device is probably the camera, which again is considered okay in today's standard. But hey, it's a budget phone for a reason, so there's absolutely no complaints there. Furthermore, this device will most probably be the cheapest Snapdragon 625 device out there. With a premium build, excellent screen, fast fingerprint scanner, good performance in daily tasks, and so much more, what else can you ask for in a budget device at this price point? It packs a punch and I surely recommend it to everyone, especially those who don't need such powerful smartphones to do simple daily tasks. For me, I am blown away by what Xiaomi has achieved with this device, a budget-friendly phone with excellent performance and durability. Hats off to you, Xiaomi. Well, I've come to the end of the review of this device. What do you think? Has Xiaomi created the ultimate budget smartphone? Do leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any feedback, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all in the next video.